Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to a brand new video. Today it is time for another live stream, admittedly something I've neglected a little bit in the last 7 days. Things have been busy and the effects of lockdown are quite crazy really, with how quickly all the days go and how time really gets away with you. It's crazy how that goes, but we are back today with some more Betfred World Snooker Championship online tournament gameplay. Now since we've last played, which I think is a week ago today if I'm right, we have slipped down the rankings to 115th. So today we're going to try and recover our ranking. There's not much between us. I mean, we're on 805 points. There's not much between us and maybe the top 75. So we're going to go straight into a match today. But I hope you guys are all good that are watching afterwards. And especially you guys who are watching in the live chat. I hope you guys are doing well. I expect you all watched the live stream earlier of the John Higgins against Mark Allen match for the Virtual World Snooker Championships, and it's a great match. Really gutted that Joe didn't make it through, but it was a fantastic match. I was saying to Joe afterwards actually that I think that whoever's playing John Higgins, I think it's Benny, I think he'll go and win the tournament because the standard of the safety from him was absolutely excellent. I know that I wouldn't have been able to win from that because I'd have just got frustrated and played something stupid in the end and lost the match because of that, but when Joe went 1-0 up, I thought, oh, he's got a real chance here. But it didn't happen for him, which is a real shame. It's taken a little while to find a match today. So we'll have to see if we can find one. And we can't find one. So we're going to matchmate once again. See if we can get there. See if we can get a match. And if we can't get a match, Brian, I will play against you. I'm quite happy about that, yeah. Try and get my revenge after that last game. Oh dear. Gotta love the Twitter notifications, haven't you? Eh? Right, see if we can find a match. Come on. Don't know how long we'll be live for today. Might just do an hour. Might get to 2 hours. It depends how quickly it goes. Sometimes we've playing stuff like this, it goes really quickly. Sometimes we're dawdling a little bit, so we'll just do it as much as you guys enjoy it. But it looks like we're not going to find anything, Brian, so for now I guess I'll play against you. So not my event. Oh, did I beat you twice? I feel like you beat me once. I'm sure you did. Oh well, must have forgotten. So all the 20 seconds, Brian, whenever you're ready, I'll put a 20-second marker on this, and hopefully after I've played you we should be able to find a game. But only a week left now. I mean, less than that, I suppose. It's Monday it finishes, isn't it? Very sad that it would actually be WSC time in real life, but oh, can't do too much about that. At least it's been rescheduled now. Right, 20 seconds. I'll go at 5 because I've set that timer up a little bit late. There we go, it's set up now. Yeah, you beat me twice on the colour. Yes, I remember now. I remember. I'm going to play as Neil Robertson this time. Played as Peter Ebdon last time. I don't think that was my good luck charm, particularly. Right. 5, 4. I mean, there shouldn't be too much risk. I haven't found anybody in the first 2 attempts, so it'll just be bloody typical that I find someone straight away now. But I'm good, thank you. Jake. Not bad at all. Oh, would you believe that? Would you believe that? Sorry, Brian. I'll play you afterwards. Bloody typical, isn't it? I was looking for 2 matches and couldn't find one. And then all of a sudden I start playing you. And we are playing Johnny the Fox 54. Good album by Finn Lizzy, Johnny the Fox. But anyway, I'm sure that's not in any way linked to Snooker. I'm trying to think if I can link that to Snooker at all. Truthfully, no, I can't. Yeah, I think we both found each other someone straight away. So I'll play you after this, Brian. I'll put you on the list to play after this. But looks like a good play we're playing against here. We want over 500 matches online, so no pressure, playing as Mark King. But that's not a bad break off, just leaving the 1 red. I quite like that style of break because you've got to be fairly unfortunate to leave an opportunity. What the hell is he wearing? Bit funky that. Johnny's a good player. Good. Good. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Very much so. Up and down the table here, I think. $40 tends to be enough for these matches, which is great. I think, if I remember rightly, it was only something like 10 minutes last year, which is ridiculous. But 40 minutes, it's a good length. I've certainly enjoyed the matches I've played on here so far. I've played a couple between the last stream and now, but time just gets away from you, doesn't it? It's crazy in this lockdown how time can get away from you. Oh, that's a good shot. Nice and thin, but that could hit the middle jaw. Not going to give us any sort of opportunity. But it's not the best shot, but he's certainly got away with it. Good safety in the end, actually. $20 minutes, yeah, it wasn't really enough, was it? Now, hopefully, what I'm aiming to do here is not get this on the black cush, which has happened. Mind you, it's not an easy shot from here. We're trying to block off those two reds, which could get to the middle pocket. So try and get fairly in line with the black. It hasn't quite worked, but it's not the easiest to pot. There never are when the red's on the cushion, but at least we've only left this one red, so it shouldn't be too complicated. But actually, him hitting the jaw was quite a bit of luck in the end. I don't think he intended to, certainly. Won the Champion of Champions with Higgins. Great. So obviously didn't fancy that red. He fancied trying to get us in a snooker, I think. He's overplayed it slightly and given us a chance. So he might well rue that one a little bit. Haven't played on Pro Plus for a little while, so just need to get tuned back in with that.
Tough shot coming up.
And it's a good opening. Good opening pot.
Opening red.
Nicely on the blue ball.
One.
But not a huge opportunity from here, unfortunately. Don't think either of these reds goes to the corner pocket. Could be wrong. No. Okay. I beat my guy already, Toby. Was on a break of 51 and he's already quit. Oh dear. Great. That didn't work, unfortunately. That's not a bad shot to get out of there.
Neil Robertson, 6.
Just knew that was the only red we could have left. He might well try. He could go for a silly shot here and go for the red to the top left pocket, but I can't see it. But I'm quite impressed actually with that safety. That was a good shot. We got nicely straight on it, which allowed us just to have that security and knowing we could get it fairly close to the black. But we had a large margin of error really. There wasn't anything we left on, so quite happy with that. But I'm sure he can put us in a little bit of trouble if he gets his own good safety. So let's see what he does. He's played nice and thin on the red, hoping for a little bit of support from the ball cushion, and he's certainly got it. That red wasn't there. We could get to the other one, but just turns out we can't. Going for the Captain Goodspeed shot here. Got Dave Gilbert versus Robbo on the ready. Nice.
That's
nice.
what he was after. Nicely played.
Oh, let's pause my stream. I don't think I need to watch
Pace
anything
is
back.
key with
I'll
this
only be
shot.
embarrassed.
Doesn't want to overhit
He's
it.
got to the red. Has he left anything on? He's left a potential. Has he? No, he hasn't. That's a cracker. That's a cracking shot from Johnny the Fox. Just don't leave the pot on and we're okay. Bit of a scrappy start to the fray in this. Certainly interesting though. Again, he's got a little bit of potential to put us in some trouble here. Oh, another email. Yes, I know it's now live on my channel. You don't need to tell me. That's a good shot though, that is. But we can just about see the red. And I think it's a little bit of a shot to nothing chance. So
not an easy one, but
let's give it a go. We've overhit it on the power bar. We've not potted it. And, well, we hit the jaw there, which doesn't help us out. I mean, if we'd have potted that, we hadn't really been on anything. I suppose the brown. But let's see what he goes for here. He is a good player, but he's not going to pot out us yet in 7 minutes, so I'm pleased with that. Cagey start, though. Just going for the safety on the red. Very thin nick. Can you get this behind the brown? Nope. Overhit it.
taking this red on.
It's another shot to nothing chance there. Weren't going to interrupt with the reds, but unfortunately, we've brought this red back up the table with us. Just hoping it would run a little bit further to make that shot to the middle pocket awkward, but he is going to get a chance here. The only solace is that we didn't leave anything else on. That's something that I think I need to develop in my career mode, to be honest. That just a strategy that doesn't mean we whack the reds open all the time. It's very tempting when you're left one to then get on the black, whack the reds open and have a bit of fun with it. But sometimes just getting a few reds open is more advantageous, I would say. I think this, as Chinny said this morning in the commentary, it's a very good point. Just getting one or two open is important. Hopefully I'm able to find you on our third game and then come watch the rest of the stream, then watch you versus Ding tonight in the semi-final. Happy days. Well, exactly. Full day of entertainment with me. Gotta love it, eh? It's a good semi-final, though, against Ding. Not going to say what happens, but we're on a real good run of form lately. Another chance for a final. Big amount of prize money as well from China. 150 grand if we win it, so that's brilliant.
Can you give the players the respect they deserve and make sure you
turn your bloody phone off.
Silent, please.
So I'm guessing he's going to play the black here, but he's fairly straight on it, so I'll be interested to see how he gets on a red from here. He's potted the black. That's a decent split.
14.
I could say a little bit awkward from there. Not too bad though. I think you can see this red. Yeah, he can to the middle. Ooh, well. Well.
Mark King.
Never nice, those pots, but he's missed it. Wasn't expected to be at the table so quick, I have to say.
Playing this with a lot of power. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
And I know I said I didn't want to break open the reds, but I just thought that was a good opportunity to there. Let's see what we can do with this opportunity, shall we? If I ever hit that.
8.
We've made this a little bit awkward for ourselves.
Just wants to sink this into the left
Good
corner.
pot on the red though, nice and clean. It's a gamble that was, because if we didn't pot that, then
Really looks in fine form at the
black
moment.
could have been a real problem. Could have got some nice position and could have been all over in this frame, but it's in our court now.
16.
Just the 2 ranking titles with Robbo. Won the shootout last year. And the Scottish Open in the first season. Might well change,
17.
but let's see with the China Championship. Got to progress that really this year, that amount of
This to drop into the
championships,
centre
because it's
pocket.
not been good enough so far in the career mode.
Tremendous pot.
Great cueing.
23.
Mind you, like you say, we're playing well. We just need to get that final ticket, really. How are you coping with COVID-19? I'm doing okay, to be honest. I can't really complain. I'm not in a bad position at all at the moment. How do we get on a red from here? Cannon this red and hope for the best. Yep, that's fine. Good position for the middle pocket. Not quite straight, but should be okay.
31.
Bear in mind, we'll have to go with this one, won't we? Bear in mind, I've won 2 invitational events as well with Robertson. We won of course, the Shanghai Mass last time out, as well as the Daffabets. Oh, that's lucky to go in, that was.
32.
Won the Daffabet Masters last year. Yeah, I know what you mean about family. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, but you know, we just cope as well as we have to. We have to carry on, I think. It's baffling that people are saying, "Oh, we need to lift lockdown," and you know, all that rubbish. I just think that's crazy. When there's hundreds of people dying a day, I just I can't see how you could possibly say that.
Great shot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
38.
Spot a bother here.
Playing this with
Need a bit of
plenty
luck.
power.
We've potentially got it. Can't believe the Masters. It's not a ranking tournament, is it anyway? Just an invitational event. I'm sure anyway.
45.
Tight angle on this red. I think we play it. We'll go for it here.
A delicate touch required here.
Oof, just off. Unlucky there. That wasn't too bad.
Robertson, 45.
Not a bad break, actually. Yeah, it's not ranking in real life. Didn't think it was. So a decent break there. It's not going to be good enough to do much, but I suppose those reds in a cluster are going to
Well, he's
trouble
taking it on.
our Johnny. But that's a good red. Nice long pot.
Top draw.
So I'm guessing he'll probably play the pink and play with a bit of top and try and get on the red that's furthest away from the pink spot. The one that's clear. Do I think Ronnie O'Sullivan is losing his touch? No, I don't. I just think it's inevitable. I was watching a podcast with Jimmy White, Neil Folds and Andy Goldstein, is it, from Eurosport?
He just wants to
Going
drop
with the
this one
yellow.
behind the
Well, he's
ball.
trying to get behind it and he's not succeeded.
Well, he's
He's actually left a half chance here.
Mark King, 1.
I'll answer your question after
No more
We have a
than
punt
half
at
a
this.
chance here.
Well. It was a shot to nothing, I thought that was, because if we played it at the right power, if we missed it like we did, we'd just bring that one red back up the table. But we overhit it. That meant we cannoned into the black, then the reds, and that was a bit of a disaster. Could clear up here. But as for Ronnie, I was watching this podcast, and Jimmy White was basically saying that you're not going to be the player you were if you're not playing in as many tournaments. You're not practicing as much, potentially not taking it as seriously. But it is admirable. Just shows how good a player Ronnie is when he doesn't play in a tournament for a while. Like when he played in was it the Grand Prix or the Players' Championship? I can't remember now. That match against David Gilbert was quite incredible, to be honest. It was a great match. I think it was, what was it now? Was it the Grand Prix or the Players? I honestly can't remember. I feel like it was the Grand Prix. It was a Robertson and, yes, it would have been the Grand Prix because it was my birthday, the final. And it was Robertson and Dot, and Dot actually took Ronnie O'Sullivan out of that tournament. But he played well, did Ronnie, considering he hadn't played for a while. Of course, he didn't play in the Masters in January, which feels like such a long time ago now, by the way.
Sink this into the right corner.
Ooh, down hit the jaw. Ooh, he just gets away with it.
And in it goes.
I think Ronnie will do well until he retires in the tournaments he does, but I don't think he'll win the Worlds again. No, you just never know, do you? I think it's going to be similar to last year, actually. I think it could be between Robertson and Judd. I just think Robertson didn't have such a great match against John Higgins last year. That didn't help him out at all.
Excellent shot.
But then again, Higgins is a player you can never rule out in the Worlds. He's been there, up and there for a fantastic amount of time. So, you know, the Worlds in July, I think you've got to put Sean Murphy in there. He's really starting to play well.
15.
I mean, Dave Gilbert got there last year, so did Gary Wilson. I can't see a repeat on Gary Wilson's side, but who knows about Gilbert. Mark Selby, Mark Williams got a lot to prove. Mark Allen's never really done it at the Worlds, so should be an interesting tournament if it goes ahead this year. Didn't want Bingham to matter. I mean,
22.
talk about a player like Bingham. You know, he played well at the Masters. He's always up there. So we've got a really exciting world champs on the horizon in real life.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
My money was on Carter and Gilbert. Interesting. I presume you mean in the Masters. Been a good break so far, this is. I can't see much issue with him clearing up here. I guess the yellow and the brown being out of position is a little bit awkward. Obviously the pink's out of position as well, but should be okay. Taking his time over this shot though. Ooh, he's played that just nicely.
28.
I don't like Judd Trump. Well, there are players we like and dislike. I'll tell you who I don't like in game, and it's bloody Mark Selby. My God, when we go out of a tournament and I say that Mark Selby's won the tournament again, I feel like crying. I really do. Good shot.
29.
So this player clearly, if you give him an opportunity, he can clear up. Want to see Kyron win a lot more, yeah. I think it's just exciting. There's so many players coming up. It's not all about the class of 92 anymore. Although I feel like Higgins will go on for a while. I think Higgins will probably go on for the longest of the three of them. Ronnie, Willow and obviously John. He's lost the cue ball there. I don't think he'll go for the yellow here. I think he'll just play the safety. the thin shot. Potentially try and get it behind either pink or green and come back down the table. Level on points though as we come up to the colours. Yep. But he's gone for behind the brown. Interesting.
That's what he was attempting.
Marking 36.
Can we swerve out of this? We can.
Well, I think he's trying to swerve this.
Bit the brown though. That wasn't ideal, but we get away with it though.
He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
Foul and a
Don't
miss.
know the rules, whether he can put us back or just force the continuation or play on. Yep, he's going to put us
asking
back.
the opponent to play again.
Would help if we hit the power bar at the right percentage, wouldn't it?
He really doesn't want to overhit this.
Where's the yellow ball going? Ooh, it's lined up for the
Brilliant.
pocket, the corner, the middle pocket, but it's a little bit of a tight cut, I guess, from there. Could go wrong. Wanted to pot it into the corner, but we slightly overhit it, which pampered us. But it was a valiant effort to try and get out of there. I think he's definitely got the upper hand in this match.
I think he's trying for the snooker
But
here.
he's going for the safety. Should play this up to the cushion. Which I guess is a smart
Well, he's
shot.
a little fortunate there. Not what he was intending.
Bit of a bizarre shot though, I have to say. Just get this right back up to the bulk cushion. That's okay. Not quite what I was looking for. But
Not
that's,
really
that's,
the
that's
result he was
fairly
after.
tight from there. I think he'll probably pot it. At least it puts him in a little bit of a predicament here. I think he will pot it.
High pressure shot coming.
Let's have a
up.
look. Nope, he's missed it.
Oh, so close.
So
He
we're
needs
back in
someone
this
to
now.
help, and he didn't get it.
It's a delicate touch, but we've got to watch to get on this green.
This looks relatively straightforward.
Oh,
He'll be disappointed
well, would you
there.
believe that?
Forced error.
Would you believe that? They never thought we'd have missed that. We certainly got on the green, but it's not our shot anymore. Unbelievable. Well, he'll pot this.
Aiming for the left corner
I think
here.
that might be... Oh!
Loose play
Bloody
like
hell.
that isn't what you'd expect from a player of his quality.
That's a shock. Certainly. Right, let's try and get this cue ball behind the brown. Oh, well. It's not cannoned well. And we've actually nearly potted the green, but
Not what he
a
intended
tricky
at all.
cut shot on this
He'll
yellow
get
now.
away with that.
Don't think anybody wants to pot the yellow. I think he'll pot it this time, but I've said that on the previous two occasions. Moving the green helps whoever gets in here, though. I wouldn't take on the pot if I was him. Too much for a risk. Nope, not going to. Just the thin safety. But where's the cue ball? Ooh. We need that to pull up. We need that to pull up. Just about has. Get that ball down the table now. Oh, but he concede. Or can he? It's going to go in right behind the green. What a bit of luck that is. What a shot. What a shot. Can he just see this on the right-hand side? Or is the green blocking all of his routes? Is he going to have to come off the cushion? It'll be tight this is, but by hook or by crook, we've played a clever shot there. I was actually trying to get it behind the pink and snooker him, but we underhit it, but it's actually worked fairly well for us. So, awkward to get out of this, unless you can just see the side, but it's fairly close to the cushion, so I guess that's a problem, and yeah, it's worked out well. So, it's just got a few seconds to play this shot. It's got to think quickly.
He's going for the snooker behind the green, I
You
think.
jammy git. He's got out of it. I think he's potentially got his own snooker. Yeah, he's got it.
That's not worked out quite as intended.
Well, he's got the snooker, so I don't know how that didn't work out quite as he intended, but oh well. Well, play with a lot of backspin here. Hope we don't go in off, which we don't. And that's ended nicely. No way he's going to cut it into that middle pocket. It's far too tight, and the green blocks his route to the top left. So, good shot there. It's a hit and hope, and it worked. We hit it a lot, we hoped a lot, and it's worked out a fair decent amount. A fair decent amount? Probably will do a bit of a shorter strength jar. I can feel my voice going already. It does happen when I commentate a little bit too much. Voice goes a bit croaky. So I play the match against Brian. But this is some good snooker.
Well, he's managed the snooker. Let's see what happens here.
He'll be aware how important pace is for
Nope.
this shot.
Didn't get out of it there. We've hit the blue, so that's 5-point penalty. And there's a chance on this.
Not the best shot, although it was a very testing position he found himself in.
Foul and a miss. Mark King 5.
No, he's put us
He's asked his
back.
opponent to play again.
Interesting.
Pace is key, and he certainly doesn't want to overhit this.
We've hit it. We've left a half chance.
No foul.
We've left a half
difficult
chance.
for his opponent.
But does he go for it here? Again, missed this and it could well be game over. This might well go down to the clock and might well just be who gets the most points. So we'll have to see. I don't think I'd go for this. Actually, I would.
He's going for it.
And he's going for it and he's missed it. Should have took my advice. Where's it going to leave? We're in a decent position for the middle pocket. It's not that great though, actually.
Pressure shot here.
Fairly close behind the black though if it goes wrong, but this looks okay to me. Has it got the power?
But not quite.
No way. That would have been a cracking shot. I think we probably would have snooked ourselves on the green, but that is horrible. Oh, that's gutting.
He really doesn't want to underhit this shot.
Well, a tap's all he need, and
2.
that's rather unfortunate. That's gutting. A little bit more powerful, that yellow would have dropped. Talk about misfortune. But I feel like this is going to go on because he's not really in a possible position with the brown.
5.
That being said, if he pots this, we can only bring it back to respot stage. Obviously, unless we get a snooker.
Just wants to get the cue ball safe here.
Yeah, clever shot. Hasn't quite got a snooker though, so Interesting.
That's an excellent shot.
Mark, king, 5.
That's also fine. Drags it along the cushion. I feel like this is going to go down to the wire. That's the problem here. Could well just lose this from a time basis. We've been having this safety battle for a while now. Haven't scored a point since our break of 45, which feels like such a long time ago.
He's looking for the snooker here. That's not what he intended.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
How's this one going to work out? You can see it. And it's a half chance, but again, long pot and all that. It should be okay, but still, it's a risk. I feel like he'll get this. Feel like it might be game over, especially at that sort of power. And he's done it. Good shot.
What a fabulous pot that
So just needs this blue.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. Yeah.
4.
And to be fair, he's deserved it. It's been a good. It was a good break from him to get back into it.
He just needs this blue.
He's got the blue. It's a good shot, and that should be curtains for us in this match. I enjoyed that.
9.
So we'll watch him clear up here, and then we'll play against Brian. See how we get on. See if I can make it 3-0 in the matchups. Somehow I feel like the matchup screens look a bit boring. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Oh, it's just about missed that, I think. Yep, he has, but we'll concede there.
Frame
Good game.
Frame.
Yeah, good game. Unfortunate for us, I think, there, but nonetheless, good match. And for the second and final match of this episode, we'll hopefully be playing against Brian. So whenever you're ready, Brian, give me the 20-second message and we'll try and meet each other. Fingers crossed we can actually meet this time. $133, that puts us back to, ouch. Gonna play as Bingham this time, why not? So 20 seconds whenever you're ready. Alright, 20 seconds, okay. Okie dokie. We'll go at 5. We'll go at 3 this time. Hopefully we find Brian. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it? Who the hell's Chris Totten? Never heard of him. Well, I'll have to play against you in the next stream, Brian, but that's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? You couldn't make it up. You could not make it up. Maybe if this is a quick match, I'll play against you, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm doing well, Ian fans. I'm starting to struggle with my voice a bit now. I'm feeling a bit croaky, so we'll call it a day after this match. Unless it's a quick one, as I said. Good break off though from that. Never heard of Chris Totten though, I have to say. Not a player I've ever played.
The cue ball looks pretty safe here.
Come on, Bingham, let's get this safe. Ooh, unlucky. Could have done with the green bot being hit. Just probably need a few hours out, Ian, that's all. Done a bit of commentary over the last few days, so it happens. I think at work, usually, I'm not used to talking this much, so... That's probably why. But I feel like with the quality of this player, he might well clear up here.
This won't be easy.
Good shot.
Great opening red.
Might be a disastrous stream here. No win. Who's got a fairly straight blue or the pink? Probably go for the pink myself.
So, this pot into the right
Yeah,
corner.
nice shot. I feel like we might well be resigned to our chair for a little while.
There.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
7.
An unforced
Ooh,
error.
well.
Well.
Wasn't expecting that.
Chris Totten, 7.
Let's get up out of our chair. Get ready for work. It's a decent chance here.
1.
Play the cheap blue.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Go on, Bingham.
Trademark long pot there. Such talent.
Very well played.
6. Seven.
Let's hope this red we don't
Played it
set
well.
up there. That's okay.
13.
We'll play this one actually now because the cut on that red is a bit awkward, so seems sensible enough. Good pot.
Yeah, not the best split. He'll be
Oh, shut
disappointed
up,
with that.
folds.
14.
Great to hear, Ian. That's what I make them for,
This is
so
an
that you
easy.
guys enjoy them. I enjoy them massively as well. I went through a period maybe about mid-season 2 where
Brilliant
I was
shot.
starting to get a bit frustrated
What about that for a positional shot?
because nothing was going right. But when it starts going right, it's really nice. It's
16.
really good, and no, I mean I'm enjoying the series a lot at the moment. Particularly those Shanghai Masters episodes were received so well.
Nicely on the blue.
17. 22.
Left it a little bit awkward there. So, again, luckily we've got another red as an option. Won't have that forever though. Need to look at getting that red in at some point, the one that's covering the corner pocket, because it's blocking any chance of getting pink or black. So, trouble is, we're resigned really at the moment to play yellow.
This is not easy.
What a beautiful pot that is.
Superb cubal control there. Ideal.
But that's
position.
okay positionally.
25.
Just don't fancy the awkward shots here. Feels like it's simpler to play something that is a little bit simpler, a little bit straighter,
Simply wonderful.
and focus on those later because we can stay on the blue. Really, it's not that much of an issue. This is a good break so far. Certainly after thinking it was all over.
31.
Can see this red, so it would be sensible, I think, to just knock this in. Be done with it. Beautiful. Bye-bye.
He's lost the cue
Oh,
ball a touch here.
God. Neil folds his classic quotes. Would have liked to have come off the cushion a little bit more, to be honest, to line up for the pink, but
We know what a prolific long
didn't
potter
happen,
he is,
so we'll play the
I assume
cheap
he'd
blue.
take this on. Brilliant long pot over distance. One of his strengths.
37.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
nice, good pot, but ooh, where's this pink ball going to end up? Unlucky there with the cannon. Oh. Why have we got back to the start menu? Oh, for goodness sake. That's happened in a glitch a few times, you know, actually, when I changed the resolution to 720p or something, and oh, that's annoying. 720p, and then it just backs you out of a match. Ah, well, that was a shame. We had a chance there, but albeit, we will leave it there for today's stream. A little bit shorter than I planned, but need a bit of rest and recuperation. I've got a nice bar of Toblerone waiting for me, so seems appropriate, doesn't it? But anyway, it was a shorter stream today. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be back in a few days to play against you, Brian, I promise. Hopefully once my voice is a little bit better. But if you did enjoy that, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment your thoughts as well. Oh, I've took my earphones out, hence why the game's gone really loud all of a sudden. But comments as well if you enjoyed afterwards. Subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content. We've got a video going out tonight against England. That's well worth watching, a cracking match at 6 PM. It was meant to come out yesterday, but because of the beta release of Miles Horizon, that didn't come out. But nonetheless, I hope you guys do enjoy that and have indeed enjoyed this. But a little bit of a short stream, so I apologise for that. But nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. I've been TIJ Gaming. Until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now.